Hey folks, this is Scott Korn from Hilltop RV Superstore. We're going to be walking around the new 3661 rear lounge, Montana today. It's a 2017 product. Absolutely gorgeous on the outside, a real high gloss gel coat finish. Gives you a great look, real easy to take care of. The new painted front caps on the front. Gives you a nice look. You don't have those big old decals that all you had problems with. Nice painted front end. Has your rear view mirror, so when you're coming into the coach, obviously you can see from down here in the back of your truck, so it's real easy to hook up. On the front here you have a more ride hitch pin. This actually is going to help a lot with the traveling back and forth and side to side, taking a lot of that chucking out of the hitch when you're pulling down the road. So it really softens the ride in the truck when you're taking off for those emergency stops. You're not jacking that pin in the back of the truck and feeling that metal on metal. So that really helps quite a bit. That, along with the more ride suspension that you have underneath here, this has the 3000 series suspension, which gives you 3 inches of travel before you get into the shackles. What that does really is helps with the road shock, with potholes, getting one tire off the road, that type of stuff. So that, combined with the hitch, really makes for a much better ride in a Montana. And your dishes and stuff will stay in one piece. Coming to the side of the coach, you see it has a really large electric awning. It does have an awning that is electrical. It comes out. You have the LED lights underneath it, and this year they put the outside speakers out here for the stereo also. The biggest thing with the Montana being what we call the drop frame is they actually take the frame and they drop the frame, so you have a humongous level pass-through storage. You see it does have the lights on the inside, so it gives you lots of space. You can also see your IntelliVac vacuum system here. You have plugins for an outside TV and obviously a heat duct. So it makes a big area here, a nice heated enclosed underbelly. And with the Montana also, this is more of a 4-season living. So what you get now is you have a heated enclosed underbelly, which a lot of the campers do. But what they're doing now in Montana is they actually have heat pads now on all the tanks that are run on the inside that are 12 volt. So you can actually have heat on your tanks earlier, like today, or later in the season if you want to do some deer hunting or something like that. Continue on the outside of the 3661. On all the slides now on this side of the coach, you're going to have these nice big areas. This is actually going to be a nice outside TV, so if you want to watch the race outside, watch a Packer game, maybe a Lions game, you can actually do that there too. So, and this is really nice on this model. The only model we have it on right now is a huge outside kitchen area. Look at all the nice big cabinets out here, room for everything. Big refrigerator, keep all the drinks cold. Nice little wine rack. But lots of space here. 2-burner cooktop comes all the way out, so you have a nice cooktop out here too. And also an extra plug-in for a blender if you wanted to have a drink or two, or another hot plate outside. Or that slow cooker that everybody likes when they're camping. Let's go take a look on the inside. These nice magnetic latches on everything. You don't have to have those little plastic clips now that always break. Slam latch doors, just like on a real high-end motorhome. The biggest change you're going to see in Montana this year, obviously, look at, there's no steps. How do you get in the trailer? Well, look at this. These are the new steps for More Ride. They're lighter, more stable, and especially very easy for people. They fold right up inside the door. They're all adjustable for different heights. They're very lightweight, but much more sturdy. I'm 300 pounds, and this thing really takes a beating. And you've seen all those trailers that have the 3 or 4 steppers. They're very lightweight. These are very strong. Obviously, the first impression when you walk in, it's one of just immense space. Notice this center beam, it really creates a separation between the two areas. So you have lots of windows all the way around. Beautiful dinette area here. Lots of windows. Has your pull-down MCD shades. Just like in a real high-end motorhome, they're the soft touch. Obviously, 2 chairs that are standard, and also 2 folding chairs that come with the trailer itself. And the chairs do have storage underneath. So you can put your cards, everything else in here. Also, they have the pull-up USB ports and plugs. So that gives you plenty of places to plug in all your toys. Beautiful solid surface countertops, stainless steel undermount sinks, Delta faucet with a pull. Over here you have another area for some coffee pots, some blenders, that type of stuff. Major storage. I mean, look at all of this pantry storage. I mean, you can fit a lot of boxes of everything in there. And if you notice, now Montana has gone to a hidden hinge system on all of their cabinets. So you don't see those unsightly hinges on everything. It's a much cleaner, much more luxury look and feel. All solid wood, all real wood, all screwed and glued together. This one is actually with the Samsung residential refrigerator, so you're going to have a 1,000-watt inverter in here. It's going to run on 2 batteries, so that way it's going to be running when you're going down the road. But now you have the convenience of having a humongous residential-style refrigerator with an ice maker. So you have a nice big ice maker tray here, plus your crispers, and lots of space. You're going to notice here also this has the new Furrion system in it, so you're going to have a very nice high-end look 3-burner cooktop up on top. And then look at the size of this beautiful oven down here. 1.2 cubic foot oven. Be able to cook everything. Obviously another plugs that comes up here also. So more plugs in the kitchen, but they're tucked out of the way, but more real world look. Little wine rack or possibly some other adult beverage. Obviously lots of stores, lots of drawers. I mean, everywhere you can there's storage in this spot here for your garbage. Another big open area here. Now going back into the living area, look at all of the space back here. You have a beautiful big TV, a sound bar system. Your stereo system's actually going to be up here in this cabinet. Overhead cabinet, plenty of room for DVDs and CDs. But again, also storage everywhere. That's the one thing that Montana does right. Even down by the fireplace, you have tons of storage. I mean, we all bring a lot of stuff when we camp. You got that nice fireplace here. The big thing with the fireplace is a lot of people are like, why you put a fireplace in an RV? Well, it's actually an electric heater. So this coach has the electric heater here. It's a 5,000 BTU furnace. So when you're plugged in somewhere, you can use this, but also your air conditioning system in the top here actually has heat pumps on the air conditioner. So you actually have electric heat from the ceiling and also electric heat here. So it's a lot better than running for LP all the time. So very nice to have when you're in a park situation. And talking about the air conditioning system, this actually has the quiet cool system in it. So you have these 2 ducts up on the roof system here. Instead of having just that one big box up there that's really loud, these are half as loud as your old style. So very quiet running, much more efficient. You have returns on both ends of the coach, up in the bedroom and then out here. This has got the very nice lighted cup holders inside, so you have a light, and then obviously this opens and closes, power, so it's beautiful. Lots of space for all your remote controls, bag of chips maybe, and then a big hide-a-bed here in the back. So this is actually the new style hide-a-bed. It's a tri-fold sofa. That's actually very easy to do, but also very comfortable to lay on. I just pick it up like this, fold both legs out, grab in the center, and give it a good pull. So this will lay down here, and then this will just flip over in the back. So you actually have a memory foam bed for if the mother-in-law comes over, or if the kids are coming, if you want to have somebody come over, or somebody spends a little bit too much time around the campfire at night. So actually you have a good spot for everybody. But again, very easy to put up and put down instead of having to plug in one of those air beds that take forever and you have problems with them leaking over time. You don't have that problem in the Montana. So let's go up to the bedroom, shall we? As you see here, you have cold air returns for the furnace system. So that gives you a way there. Going up here, you have your box with everything in it, all your controls. So all your slide out buttons, all of your light buttons. Here's the tank heaters that we talked about outside. Fresh water, black water, gray water. Direct spark ignition water heater and an electric water heater. So everything's all right here. And then again, some more storage here for a couple lightweight jackets. Coming up into the bedroom, this actually, Montana's can come with either a king bed like we have this one, or a queen bed. So it does give you plugs on both sides of the bed for a CPAP machine or something like that. You do have separate controls for your air conditioning and your heater for up in the front. Obviously lots of LED lights. Monster storage up here in the front cap. I mean, look at all the shoes that you can put in there, ladies. And guys, because I'm kind of a shoe hound myself, so I always have a lot of shoes with me. So that gives you lots of space for hanging here. And then also here, even more space, but it also is washer dryer prepped. So if you want to put a stackable washer dryer in here, you can, or a one-piece washer and dryer. It'll work just fine. And obviously at the foot of the bed here, you have a beautiful TV and big drawers for all your little things. Now going into the bathroom area, watch out for the guy. You see that Chris and I can actually work together here. He can actually come up through because of the way the door swings. You have that big 45-inch shower stall with a seat, porcelain toilet, lots of storage in there for your towels and such, but a nice solid surface countertop and an undermount sink here also for the vanity. Lots of storage underneath. So as you can see, Montana really does a good job on everything on the inside. I mean, even having a nice window here in the hallway to let some light in, and then also your nice accent lighting up on the top. Now obviously when you're done camping, you have to unfortunately go and dump. So let's go outside and take a look at that. Now the front of the Montana does have two big storage areas. Obviously this side's going to be for your battery system. So you're going to have your slide out system here on the right hand side, all of the hydraulics for the slide out system, and then a battery box set up for 2 batteries. And then on this side, this is actually large enough. If you wanted to, we can put generators in here. So you can actually get them generator prepped right from the factory. Or else, us as a dealer can put the generators here also. But there is enough depth here for the generator. So you have lots and lots of space in there. On this side here, one of the big things with Montana is it does have a 6-point hydraulic leveling system in the regular Montana product. So you have an LCI electronic leveling. All you really do is just turn it on, make the front end of itself go up, take it off the truck, okay? While you're pulling the truck out, hopefully somebody comes over here, turns it on and hits auto level. Once that happens, all 6 jacks will come down and actually level the coach. Not just jack it, it's actually going to level the coach. So that way you can adjust your stairs for whatever terrain you're on, and you're set up. You're set up in less than 5 minutes. Isn't that great? And also here on the Montana, finishing off everything is going to be your enclosed termination valves. They're actually inside a heated compartment, okay? So your termination valves are in here, your black water tank flush, your city water connection, and then your freeze guard. This is going to be a winterizing system. So you actually turn on your winterizing system here. You turn these valves over. If you want to power flush your tank, fill your tank, your battery disconnect, both of your satellite systems are in here, and also your coach cable. And it also has a solar charger on. Furrion actually puts a solar plug in here now. So if you do want to have a small solar panel charging your house batteries if you're sitting out there, and keeping your refrigerator running on the batteries, that's a really good thing to have. So obviously the Montana has plenty of stuff on it, and it's a big value for the money.